On July 4th, 2016, Kevin Durant shocked the NBA world and signed with the Golden State Warriors, creating what many consider one of the greatest teams assembled. As the Golden State Warriors already had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and with adding Kevin Durant, they went on to win 2 championships and cemented themselves into NBA history as one of the best teams of all time. But unfortunately, that run came to an end in 2019 after they lost to the Raptors in the finals. Now you may be asking yourself, why is this so important to know? In today's video, I will be keeping Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors to stay together with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green until Steph Curry and Kevin Durant do retire. And the hope for this team is that they can beat MJ's 6 rings and be one of the best dynasties of all time. And you want to know how you guys can be the best of all time? You can be the best by going down below and hitting that like button and making sure that you subscribe to this channel. All the love is much appreciated, of course. And also, if you have any other suggestions of what I should simulate next, let me know down in the comments. So without any more interruptions, let's get this simulation started. Now, in terms of real life, Kevin Durant did leave in the 2019-2020 season to go join the Brooklyn Nets. But in this simulation, I'm going to make sure this whole squad stays together. So the likes of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant, all 4 of those guys will be on the Warriors for this entire sim. And again, I'm just going to go until Steph Curry and Kevin Durant do retire, which will probably be around the 2027 season. But this team was absolutely dominant in real life, winning the 2017 and the 2018 championship. And that got me thinking, what would happen if Kevin Durant did stay on the Warriors? Oh, and of course, if you couldn't tell, I am going to start back in the 2017 season, just because I want to keep things interesting and see if they can repeat history. And injuries will be off in the simulation, so Kevin Durant will not tear his ACL, nor will Klay Thompson. So hopefully with no injuries, these guys will be able to dominate the entire league for many years to come. Because, I mean, if they could beat out MJ's 6 rings, that'll be amazing. Alrighty, coming to the end of season number 1 here, and Stephen Curry is your MVP. This season, he averaged 33 points, 5 boards, 6 assists. He shot amazing from the field. Very good early showing of this Golden State team. Ben Simmons is your Rookie of the Year. This guy Jared is the 6th man. Giannis, DPOY. Nikola Jokic wins Most Improved. And Steven Butler of the Toronto Raptors in 2017 is your Coach of the Year. Man, who do they have on their team? They probably have like DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry. How are they Coach of the Year in 2017? I guess we'll have to find out in the playoffs. But Stephen Curry obviously makes the All-NBA first team. Kevin Durant does make the All-NBA second team. This season, he averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He shot 55% from the field, 47% from threes. So a great year from Easy Money Sniper over here. And Draymond Green does make the All-Defensive first team. This season looks like he averaged 9 points. He averaged 10 rebounds, 8 assists. He actually shot pretty good from the floor. I mean, prime Draymond was pretty scary, especially when he could actually like kind of shoot threes. So the only person that didn't really make a team was Klay Thompson, but that doesn't really matter. As in the first round here, we got to go against Cat and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Besides Cat, they got Ricky Rubio, Zach LaVine, very young one, Andrew Wiggins, and Bielitsa. But I mean, if you look over to the right, you're just gonna see the greatest team ever assembled. Some people like to call them the Avengers, and I would not disagree. But let's hop right into simulating here. Game 1 does go to Golden State. Game 2 does go to Golden State. Game 3 does go to Golden State. And to possibly sweep them here, we do, and move on to the second round. In round 2 here, we got to go against the San Antonio Spurs, who in real life did almost take out this Golden State team. But then, of course, Kawhi got injured by Mr. Pachulia. But they still got Tony Parker. They got Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus, and Pau Gasol. Again, I feel like we do beat this team pretty easily. Game 1 does go to the Spurs. Oh boy. Game 2 does go to the Warriors. They bounce back. Game 3 does go to the Warriors. Game 4 does go to the Spurs. Okay, it is 2-2. Let's just check and see what's happening this playoffs, as Klay Thompson had 40 that game and they still lost. Oh, and I forgot to check out Klay Thompson's stats. He averaged 27 this season. You're telling me he didn't make an All-NBA team? This man averaged 27 and did not make an All-NBA team. That's pretty crazy. And then this playoffs, he's averaging 29 points, almost 30 a game on really efficient shooting. Curry this playoffs is averaging 32. KD's averaging 30. So our big 3 right here are just absolutely tearing everybody up. But it is now 2-2 series with San Antonio. Game 5 does go to the Warriors. Curry had a 41 ball, KD had 29, and Klay had 22. I'm telling you, the amount of offensive firepower this Warriors team had, it was completely unmatched. Game 6 now does go to the Warriors, and we advance to the conference finals to go against the Sacramento Kings in 2017. Kings beat Denver and the Clippers in their way here. Looks like this team consists of Darren Collison, Aaron Afalo, Rudy Gay, Anthony Tolliver, and DeMarcus Cousins. And what are we talking about? You're telling me Boogie Cousins is leading the Kings to a conference finals in 2017? Yeah, this 2K Sim's definitely tripping. Anyway, Game 1 does go to the Warriors. Game 2 goes to the Warriors. Game 3 goes to Sacramento. Game 4 goes to the Warriors. And to put them away in 5, we do and move right on to the finals, where we got to go against, of course, the real-life matchup, Cleveland Cavaliers. They, of course, have Kyrie, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, K-Love, and Tristan Thompson. We do get a finals rematch from what it was in real life. And, of course, in real life, the Warriors did win. But Game 1 does go to the Warriors. Klay Thompson had a 43 ball, Kevin Durant had 41, and Stephen Curry had 33. Look at this. You cannot make this up. This is absolutely an insane stat line from this big three. Klay is averaging 30 in the playoffs. KD's now averaging 28, and Curry's averaging 33. Yeah, this team is really overpowered. Game 2 now does go to the Warriors. Game 3 does go to the Warriors. And to possibly sweep the Cavaliers, they do. Stephen Curry is your finals MVP, averaging 40 points, 7 assists. And look at those shooting splits, 59, 100 from the free throw line, and 48% from 3 in this finals. And Curry just absolutely was cooking, as this game he scored 43. So our big four right there do end up winning the first season, of course, like they did in real life. So hopefully they can continue this trend up over the next couple seasons and win as many championships as they can. Meta World Peace, Mike Miller, shooting legend. Not Manu. Anderson, you got one more. For some reason, Spencer Dinwiddie. Not my favorite condiment. All right, and of course, we don't really care about the draft lottery. The CPU is going to handle all that. The only thing that we got to make sure of is just bringing our guys back, which even if they do leave, I'll just sign them right back to Golden State. All right, moving on to player progression now. We have Steph Curry staying the same. KD does go down 1, which that doesn't really make sense. Klay Thompson does go up 1. Draymond Green stays the same. And it looks like that they signed Otto Porter, so that's a pretty good signing. Let's go check out this roster. Looks like I did change a little bit of the position so then everyone could start. You got Steph Curry at the point, Klay Thompson at the 2, Otto Porter at the 3, KD at the 4, and Draymond at the speed 5. And off the bench, I mean, you got some pretty solid pieces, not too bad. I mean, it's definitely still the very much so overpowered Warriors. They should hopefully win another chip here, because obviously if they can't, that's definitely going to be a very sad sight, considering, you know, they won the chip in real life this year. But I guess we'll just have to see what happens. All right, season number 2 now. Russell Westbrook is your MVP, averaging 37 points, 12 rebounds. Okay. Triple B's on the man. Leveled up, Super Saiyan is your rookie of the year. Jared is yet again your 6th man. Kawhi Leonard, DPOY. The Big Purr, most improved. Steven Butler, yet again your coach of the year for the Raptors. Steph Curry makes the All-NBA second team, as he averaged 33 points and 7 assists. I don't know how that's second team material. I mean, I guess he did have to compete with James Harden and Russell Westbrook, so. And Kevin Durant makes the All-NBA third team. This season, he averaged 23 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, shot pretty good from the field. No Draymond on all defensive, but let's go check out and see what the other two guys did. Klay Thompson this season averaged 27 points, 3 rebounds, shot it really good from the floor. Yet again, I don't know how that's not an All-NBA team material. And Draymond this season averaged 7 points, 8 boards, 8 assists, and was just chucking straight bricks out there. I can't lie to you. But yet again, not a bad season from our guys, as they went 63-19 on the year. The Spurs kind of being like right behind them, but I guess we'll have to see if we see them in the conference finals. Round 1 here, we're going against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. They also got Trevor Ariza, Maurice Space, and Clint Capella. Decent squad, but we definitely beat him. Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 does also go to us. Game 3 now goes to us. And we get out of there in 4 to sweep them. Now we're going up against Lob City Clippers in the second round here. They still got Chris Paul, JJ Redick, Jamal Crawford, Blake Griffin, and DJ. They do have a pretty solid roster, but again, when you have Steph, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, there's not really any stopping that. Game 1 does go to the Warriors. Game 2 goes to the Warriors. Game 3 now goes to the Warriors. And to sweep them, okay, no, never mind. Game 5 now does go to the Warriors. And San Antonio got swept in the second round against Jokic. Interesting set there. Yeah, conference finals here. We got to go against Emmanuel Mudiay, Gary Harris, Wilson Chandler, Kenneth Faried, and Nikola Jokic. Again, look at that team on the right. You think Jokic is stopping all that? I definitely don't think so. Game 1 goes to Golden State. Game 2 goes to Golden State. Game 3 does go to us. Man, let me check and see what's happening. Curry dropped 34 this game. KD also dropped 34, and Klay dropped 27. In this playoffs, Curry's averaging 35 points with 6 assists. KD's averaging 28 with 9 boards and 5 assists. Klay Thompson, a smooth 24. And Draymond Green did a whole lot of cardio out there. He went 0 for 4, but had 10 boards and 5 assists this game. He's averaging 8 points, 9 boards, 7 assists. Average Draymond stat line. But anyway, to sweep the Nuggets to go to the finals, never mind. Game 5 does go to us, and we return right back to the finals with a rematch against this Cleveland Cavaliers team. They have the same exact roster as they do last season. Game 1 does go to the Cavs. LeBron had a triple-double, K-Love had 26, and our trio of scorers right here just couldn't outscore them. Game 2 now does go to the Cavs. Okay, Warriors are down 2-0. Can't really blame any of our guys here. They all had great games. Game 3 now does go to Golden State. They bounce back this game with Curry dropping 48 and Klay Thompson having a 39 bomb. Game 4 now does go to the Warriors. Okay, they tie it back up. LeBron James had 31 and 13, but Steph Curry had 33, 4 and 8, and everybody else just showed up. You know what? Let's simcast a little bit here. I'm down for some gameplay to watch the greatest team ever assembled. All right, maybe not this game. The Warriors run away with it and are up 3-2 in this series. Everybody had a scoring clinic this game, and for the Cavs, they just didn't have enough juice to get it done. Game 6 now, Warriors Cavaliers 2018. Cavs are currently up going into the third here. Cavs are looking to run away with it, and they do, being up 7. Oh man, what the heck just happened? Warriors are having a spurt. I'm down to jump in just for like a second here. It is Cavs ball here. I just kind of want to see what happens because you never know with the greatest team ever assembled. All right, 20 seconds left on the clock. Warriors are going to have to foul here, so let's just sit through some free throws, I guess. Jamal Crawford at the line. First free throw is off. Okay, that gives Golden State a big chance here. Second free throw for Crawford is good. Okay, it is a 4-point game. Warriors call timeout. 19 seconds left on the clock. All right, coming out the timeout. You always got a chance when you have these 3 amazing 3-point shooters as Curry wide open to the corner. Bang, that's good. 1-point game just like that. Even if the Cavs do hit both free throws here, Warriors will still have a chance to tie it. And a perfect out of bounds play for Steph Curry right there. Kyrie at the line now. First free throw is good. Second free throw now for Irving is also good. Warriors will use another timeout here, their last, as they are down 3. 16 seconds remaining left on the clock. It is now Warriors ball. They got a chance to tie this ball game here. They're going to run the same play. Curry, midi. That's no good. Oh, man. Curry sold right there. But I'll see if Kyrie hits these free throws as the first one's good. Second free throw from Irving is also good. Warriors do got to run full length of the court here. Oh, and Curry turns it over. Yeah, that's wraps. Fortunate way for the Warriors to lose there, but Kyrie had 43 that game. K-Love had 20. Curry had 39. And Klay Thompson had 35, but not enough to beat the Cavaliers. And with that win for the Cavs, we are going to a Game 7. Man, I love me some Game 7s. I hope they can keep it close so then we can have a cool jump-in game here. And unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to have a cool jump-in game as the Warriors absolutely run away with this win and win their second title of the video. Steph Curry wins the Finals MVP as he averaged 38 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and shot amazing from the field in this finals. Mike Dunleavy, Warriors legend. Poopy Paul, Short King. Dwayne Wade, Bulls legend. Kyle Korver. All right, another successful season from our Warriors right there. So far, they've won both rings just like they did in real life. But can they three-peat, unlike real life, where they did lose this season to the Toronto Raptors? But obviously, history is going to be a little different because I'm sure Kawhi is not joining Toronto. In terms of aggression, KD's up to a 97. Curry stays the same. Everybody basically is staying the same, except Draymond is going down by 1. These guys are, of course, going to get older, but, I mean, hey, as long as they could still stay this dominant and that high of an overall, they always do have a chance to win a championship. All right, on the road for the Warriors to win their 3rd ring here, Nikola Jokic is your MVP. Trae Young wins Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, the GOAT. He's the 6th man. Draymond Green does win a DPOY. That is very nice to see. Derek Jones Jr. is your most improved. And Steve Kerr wins Coach of the Year. He went 65 and 17 this season. Or I shouldn't say him. I should say Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. Steph Curry does make the All-NBA 3rd team as this season he averaged 31 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and shot amazing from the field. KD also on the third team. He averaged 21 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, and he also shot amazing. Of course, Draymond is on the all-defensive first team. He averaged 7 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, shot good from the field. What else to say? And you can't forget about our boy Klay Thompson here. This season, he averaged 27, which he's done the past 3 seasons. And he's just a prolific three-point shooter. One of the greatest to ever do it, and my favorite player. Moving on to round 1 here, we got to go against the Clips. They still got their Lob City, Chris Paul, Austin Rivers, JJ Redick, Blake Griffin, DJ. Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 does go to us. And Game 4 does go to the Clips. Okay. Game 5 does go to us, and we move on to the second round to go on against the Nikola Jokic. They got Jamal Murray, Wilson Chandler, Kenneth Faried, and Emmanuel Mudiay. So not too much different there. Game 1 does go to the Warriors. Game 2 goes to the Warriors. Warriors are looking to go up 3-0, and they do. And to sweep the Nuggets to go to the conference finals, they do. They got to go against the Utah Jazz in the finals here, where they have George Hill, Josh Hart, Joe Ingles, Trey Lyles, and Rudy Gobert. Trust me when I say this team is not beating us. I don't really know how they even made it to the conference finals. Game 1, though, does go to the Jazz? What are we talking about? You have George Hill as an 81 overall. He dropped 26. Man, you're telling me our big 3 couldn't handle that, though? Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 does go to the Jazz. What are we talking about? How are we tied with this Jazz team? Game 5 now does go to the Jazz. Man, KD had 43. Klay Thompson had 36, and Steph Curry had 32. And they just can't beat Trey Lyles. What are we talking about in terms of this simulation? I will simcast to give the Warriors a chance here, but man, I don't know how you're down 3-2 in this series. Going into the fourth now, Warriors are up by 12, and they're looking to run away with it. They do. Warriors will force a Game 7 here. Game 7 now. Let's see who can win here. Hopefully it's the Warriors, because if not, that's going to be pretty sad losing to this Jazz team. Going into the fourth now, Warriors look like they're about up 20. And they do take down the Utah Jazz to go against the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals. So they make an early finals appearance, as they have Giannis, they have Nerlens Noel, they got Cash Money Chris, Malcolm Brogdon, who just retired, and Victor O'Neal. I mean, of course I'm going to say I feel like we can easily beat this team, but I mean, we did just go to 7 against Rudy Gobert and the Jazz. Game 1, though, does go to us. Curry had 32. Giannis dropped 48 and still lost. Game 2 does go to us. KD, this game had 48. Klay had 36. Curry had 30. Man, this scoring trio is absolutely insane. KD this playoffs is averaging 25. Klay's got 27. Curry's dropping 33. Can't forget about Otto Porter. He's dropping 12. And Draymond, well, yeah, he's Draymond. Game 3 now does go to the Bucks. Okay. Giannis is 41 and 14. Puts a stop to this Warriors reign. Game 4, though, does go to the Warriors. They are up 3-1 in this series. Curry dropped 42. Klay dropped 33. Put them away in 5. They do not, as the Bucks do take another game. Man, it was just an all-around team effort, as Klay Thompson's 42 wasn't enough. That's kind of crazy to say. Game 6 does go to the Warriors. They win yet another championship, unlike real life, where they lost this season to the Toronto Raptors. But they changed history, and Steph Curry is your finals MVP, where he averaged 36 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, shot amazing from the field, and yet another very successful season for this now dynasty team. Not Dirk! Oh, Tony Parker! Zaza, I don't care about you. Goat training fry. Watch me whip. No, not Powell! Alright, moving on to season number 4 now here. This squad is now a 3-time champion team, as by this point the Warriors had only won 2 rings, but in this universe, they have now won 3 rings altogether, and Curry has 4, Klay has 4, Draymond has 4, KD now has 3. And of course, after we're done simulating and everything like that, I'll go look at all their accolades and see how many championships they did end up winning. I'll also look at all-time lists, see how that affected Steph and Durant's legacies. But going into player progression, Klay Thompson does go up 1, so he's now a 93. Draymond is somehow getting better. Otto Porter stays the same. Kevon Looney's now an 81. So our big 4 right here is staying intact very, very well. and somehow this Warriors team is bolstering up with Otto Porter Jr. and Kevon Looney. I mean, hey, I'm not going to complain. They're going to go try to win 4 rings in a row here, which I don't know if 4 rings has ever been done before in a row, because 3 rings in a row is already insane, but winning 4 would absolutely cement this team into NBA history as one of the best of all time. Coming back here, Russell Westbrook is yet again your MVP on the Brooklyn Nets this time. Zion Williamson is your Rookie of the Year. Durant is your 6th man. Giannis Antetokounmpo, DPOY. Zach Collins, Most Improved. Todd James of the Boston Celtics is your Coach of the Year. Nobody's on first team. You got Steph Curry on the second team. This season, he averaged 29 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Definitely took a step back this season, but I mean, he's still really, really good. KD also on the All-NBA second team. This season, he averaged 24 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, shot good from the field. Draymond Green, all-defensive first team. This season, he averaged 9 points, 8 boards, 6 assists. Just a good all-around guy. And of course, we can't forget about Klay Thompson. This season, he averaged 26.8, almost 27, and yet again, shooting amazing from the field. So, of course, our guys are geared up and ready to go for a playoff run here. Let's try to win 4 in a row. The Nuggets no longer have Jokic, but they do have Dante Exum, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Zach Collins, and Jahlil Okafor. Pretty decent team if you ask me, but Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 goes to us, and we put them away in 4. We're in the second round here. We got a rematch against the Jazz, who literally have the same exact roster, except their point guard is now Darius Garland. Game 1 now does go to us. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 goes to us, and okay, they do take a game, but we do beat them in 5. Now we got a rematch against Sacramento, who they still have Boogie, but this time they have Luka Doncic, Lonzo Ball, and they also have this guy Daniel and this guy Jimmy, who I don't really know. But Game 1 does go to Sacramento, and Boogie Cousins is cooking us, and so is Luka. Klay had 36, and Draymond had 19, but nobody else showed up. Game 2 now does go to Golden State, so they bounce back. Klay had 39, Curry had 30, Durant had 24. Game 3 now does go to Sacramento. Game 4 does go to the Warriors. Okay, 2-2 series. KD's playoffs is averaging 20, so he took a major step back. Klay is averaging 29, and Curry is averaging 34, so Splash Brothers are trying to get it done. 5 now, most important game does go to Golden State. Oh my goodness, look down there. They won 140-100. Game 6 now does go to Golden State, and we got a trip right back to the finals where we got showing against the Boston Celtics a couple years earlier than what it was in real life. They got Isaiah Thomas, they got Markelle Fultz, Jaylen Brown, Michael Porter Jr., and Al Horford. Their team is definitely very, very solid. I can't lie to you. But of course, we just won the last 3 championships in a row, so we got that dog in us. Game 1, though, does go to the Celtics. All right, what happened in this game? Klay dropped 35, Durant dropped 29, Curry dropped 15, which isn't enough. We got dropped off by Markelle Fultz. Game 2 now does go to us. Game 3 does go to us. Game 4 does go to Boston. Okay, 2-2 series now. I'll hop right into Simcast because why not? Looking like a pretty close game so far. All right, let's see. It is a 1-point game with 3:44 left in this game. Boston is up 1. Finally got some gameplay that we can show here. Kevon Looney passing in the ball. Goes into Draymond. Ball over to KD. Now over to Curry. Trying to look all the way. No good. Draymond with the rebound. Klay for 3. No good. Oh, and Kevon Looney almost got that rebound, but it is still Warriors ball, as IT thinks otherwise. Draymond going to pass it in probably to Klay Thompson there. Over to KD. KD for 3. That's no good. And it goes out of bounds. Okay, I guess Al Horford was stepping out of bounds when he grabbed that rebound. I won't complain, though. Ball goes into KD now. Back out to Klay. Over to Porter Jr. Porter going to try to go all the way. Jaylen Brown rips it. And yet again, it's still Warriors ball out of bounds. Warriors have 2.7 on the shot clock to work with here. They're going to pass it into Porter over to Klay. Klay for 3. No good. Oh, Draymond almost tipped it in, but Al Horford gets the board. Man, that was the longest possession ever. Isaiah over to Fultz. Fultz over to Horford. IT looking to probably move here. Trying to get by Curry. He does. And the floater's no good. Curry with the rebound. Man, IT, how do you miss that? Ball goes over to Klay. Klay sizing up a little bit here. He's going to give it over to Draymond. Maybe a little bit of split action here. Over to Curry. Curry, step back 3. That's no good. Jaylen Brown with the high top. Pass over to Fultz. Fultz over to Porter. Mister, this is the final shot with the ball now. Over to Isaiah. Isaiah trying to work on Curry again. 3 seconds on the shot clock. IT's got to put it up. Mid-range. Bang. That's good. Shot over Curry is good. 3-point game now. 2 minutes to go. Curry with the ball over to Draymond. Draymond back out to Clay. If you don't just set a screen for Curry and let him go to work. Clay fading three. That's no good. Jaylen Brown grabs the rebound. Over to IT. IT looking to apply a little pressure here. He gets stuck. Back out to Porter. Porter over to Fultz. Curry with the steal. Curry looking to go all the way. He does. Flashy layup. 1-point game now. 135-134. Isaiah bringing up the ball now. Trying to make some magic happen here against Curry. Brown now has it. He's going to get the screen from Horford. Brown trying to go all the way. Draymond with the clutch block. What a defensive sequence right there from Golden State. As Curry driving by. Pass over to Durant. Wide open. No good. Curry tries to get it, but Al Horford controls it. Markelle Fultz going up the floor now. Celtics still up by 1. 47 seconds left. Isaiah working on Curry a little bit here. Isaiah. Oh, tries to get by over to Brown. Brown, 4 seconds left. He's got to pull it for 3. That's no good. Draymond controls it. Golden State has another chance here to take the lead. Curry with the ball now. Fading 3. Bang! Stephen Curry hits the 3 and puts the Warriors up by 2. What a clutch shot from Steph Curry that was right there. Warriors lead 137-135. Ball goes into Thomas. There's going to be a foul. Illegal screen by Al Horford. Al Horford is selling for the Celtics. Oh no. They had a chance to tie the game or take the lead, and they end up getting a turnover. Ball goes into KD now, and Celtics are going to have to foul. What an unfortunate sequence from Boston right there. As IT does foul out this game, and Curry hits the first free throw. Man, you see that down there? IT had 39 points on the night. Curry, second free throw is good. That might put away the Celtics here with 18 seconds remaining. Al Horford passing in the ball now. Ball going to Jaylen Brown, who's just going to have to kind of put it up here. Jaylen Brown looking to go all the way. And what are you doing? He's just doing circles. Porter for 3. No good. And Al Horford gets it right back. Al Horford over to Porter. Porter, final shot. That's no good. And the Celtics will lose this game 5 as Warriors win 139-135. Some terrible decision making down the stretch there as IT had 39 and Porter had 30. But it wasn't enough to compete with Klay Thompson's 31 and Curry's 30, who hit that very clutch triple down the stretch there. Warriors do go up 3-2 in this series now, and to possibly take the championship here, Golden State does. And Steph Curry is yet again your finals MVP, averaging 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. So in this alternate timeline, Curry's winning all the finals MVPs. Superman, Tony Allen, defensive legend. Sean Livingston, midi maestro legend. Tyson. That is now 4 rings from our guys right there. 4 championships in a row. This has been an absolutely successful simulation as we now move on to the 2020 to 2021 season. Kevin Durant goes up 2 and he's now a 99 overall. Curry does go down 1, but he's still a 96. Clay goes up 1. Draymond goes down 1. And our team is still looking as dominant as ever and trying to win 5 rings here in a row. If they can do this, how can you not consider them the greatest team of all time? I'm just surprised the 2K sim hasn't, messed them up at all and tried to make them lose because, they did almost lose against Rudy Gobert and the Jazz, but, man, they've been super, super dominant throughout the simulation so far. Nikola Jokic steals the MVP over Westbrook. Mr. I don't even run it, Rookie of the Year. Matt Buford is your 6th man. Giannis, yet again, DPOY. RJ Barrett is your most improved. And Quinn Snyder of the Utah Jazz is your Coach of the Year. They definitely improved a lot. Curry makes the All-NBA second team again. He upped his averages, averaging 31 points, 6 assists, shooting amazing from the field. KD also on the second team. He averaged 23 points, 6 boards, and 3 assists. Draymond also on the all-defensive first team. 9 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, a steal, and a block. So yet again, a pretty decent season, as the Utah Jazz actually did beat out the Warriors for the 1 seed, so they are now the number 2 seed. This season, the Warriors went 60-22. Okay, so they were right behind the Jazz. It's not like it was like a big margin. And before I forget, let's check out Clay's stats. This season, he averaged 25 points, 3 boards, shot pretty good from the field, so he definitely did take a step back. But look at this trio. They're starting to get pretty old. But hey, they're still Golden State. They're still one of the greatest teams of all time. They've won 4 in a row. And in the first round here, we got to go against Dame Time, CJ McCollum, Guy Simone, Jonathan Isaac, and Wendell Carter. Definitely pretty solid team, but As per usual, when you have Curry, KD, and Clay, you're not really going to beat this team. Game 1 does go to Portland. Game 2 does go to Golden State. Game 3 does go to Portland. Okay. Game 4 does go to Golden State. Okay, 2-2 series. Game 5 now does go to Golden State. And Game 6 does go to the Warriors. Okay, they get out of there in 6. A little scary. In round 2 here, they got to go against the Pelicans, who they have AD. They have DeAndre and Zion. They got Buddy, and they got Gabe Vincent. This team is very dangerous defensively. All right, Game 1 does go to New Orleans. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 does go to us. Game 4 does go to us. Okay, we are up 3-1 in this series. Possibly close them out in 5. We do. And then the conference finals, we got to go against the Utah Jazz, a rematch here. They literally have the same exact roster as they did last season, except they added Miles Bridges. Man, if you don't just beat this team with a bald Rudy Gobert, I don't even know what to think. Game 1 does go to the Jazz. And you got Darius Garland dropping 30 and 14 as an 80 overall. Curry tried his best. He had 39. Clay had 27. KD just didn't show up. Game 2 does go to Utah. It was a 1-point game where Curry had 33 and KD did show up, but they can't beat him. Game 3 now, Warriors do take. Okay, they finally bounce back. The Splash Bros said that's enough. Game 4 now does go to Utah. Man, no way we're about to lose to Utah. We were on the road to win 5 rings, and we're about to lose to the Utah Jazz. Let's simcast here because I don't feel like seeing the Warriors lose here just like that. I will give them a chance here, as right now it's kind of close. 2:53 left here in this 4th quarter. Warriors are down 2. We'll give Golden State the benefit of the doubt and give them a chance here. 2:53 remaining in this 4th, and Golden State is down 2. Pass will go into Rudy Gobert. Over to Willie Cauley-Stein. Darius Garland trying to maybe do a little move on Curry here. Pass over to Favors. Favors over to Cauley-Stein. Man, they got so many bigs out there. Josh Hart with the ball. Looks like he's just going to have to pull it over Klay Thompson. He does fire, and that's no good. Rudy Gobert does knock it out of bounds, and it'll be Warrior ball for them to possibly either tie the game or take the lead here. Coming out the timeout now. Ball will go into Dante DiVincenzo. I just realized KD is not in the game. Where is he at? KD is not even fouled out. Why is he not in the game? Oh, wait, he is. Never mind. Clay going to get the screen from Draymond. Curry with the ball in his hands, trying to move against Darius Garland. He's going to have to fire over to KD for 3. That's no good. Draymond tries to get it, but can't. Darius Garland running up the floor. Pass over to Josh Hart. Hart over to Willie. Willie tries to get over KD, but blocked by KD. Clay with the ball over to KD. He can't. He's stuck now. Over to Clay. Curry has it now. He's going to try to get the ball over to KD for 3. Terrible shot. Why are you shooting that, KD? Darius Garland trying to move against Dante. Over to Lyles. Lyles over Curry. That's no good. Dante with the board. Pass over to Durant. Durant over to Curry. Midi. That's no good. Warriors are selling right now. They've had so many chances. Pass over to Bridges. Bridges with the floater. No good. Willie Cauley-Stein puts it up and in. 123, 119. 1 minute left in this game. Warriors are down by 4. They're really going to need a quick bucket here. Draymond's going to set Curry a screen. I don't know how he's not able to get past Darius Garland, as the floater is good over Darius. 2-point game now. Curry has 37 on the night. Darius trying to say night-night to Curry. Over to Lyles. Lyles, that's good. And Golden State is now down 4 yet again with 43 seconds left. They're going to need some timely buckets here. They do have some time to work with. Curry for 3. No good. And Warriors are going to lose this game. Over to Lyles. Lyles the floater. That's good. Warriors are down 6. 27 seconds remaining. I'll still give the Warriors one more chance here because anything is possible in 2K, but Draymond's going to pass it over to Dante. Dante passes it over to Clay. Clay gets it to go. Okay. You do got a foul now, though. Warriors are down by 4. Maybe try to get the steal here. They can't. Darius Garland is going to take some free throws. First free throws for Garland is good. Second free throw now is also good. All right. Warriors are going to have to go full length and are down 6. Curry rising up. And if you don't take that 3. Clay fading 3. That's no good. And the Warriors are going to lose after winning 4 straight rings to the Utah Jazz of all teams. And Darius Garland had 29 and 14 to beat out Curry's 37 points, KD's 26, and Klay's 21. I don't know how you lose after you have that good of a stat line, but Golden State does get eliminated here in the conference finals. An unfortunate way to end the season, as the Celtics do win the chip, with IT winning a championship. JR, Damari Carroll, Timothy, and a very unfortunate way to end that season, as they had won 4 in a row, and I was hoping that they would win 5, but I mean, hey, they were bound to lose at some point, I guess. But of course, we're going to keep this team together. Anyway, moving on to player progression, KD does go down 1. Curry is somehow still going up at the age of 33. Klay goes down 1. Otto Porter Jr., of all people, is going up by 5. Draymond does stay the same, and the rest of the team is still looking to try to get better, but I mean, hey, we still got Klay, we still got KD, we still got Steph, and we still got Draymond. Let's go try to win ring number 5 here, finally. Yeah, man, last season was tough, I can't lie. Losing that chip like that to the Utah Jazz of all teams, man, I just can't believe that. We'll switch up here as Ben Simmons as your MVP, averaging a triple-double, and still hasn't hit a 3 yet, though. Evan Mobley is your Rookie of the Year. Victor O'Neal is your 6th man, so I guess this is Shaq's lost son. Giannis with another DPOY. This guy Sean is Most Improved, and Todd James of the Boston Celtics is yet again your Coach of the Year. In terms of all NBA teams, all right, Curry does make the 3rd team. He averaged 28 points, 3 boards, 6 assists, and KD is also on this 3rd team. He averaged 22 points, 6 boards, and 3 assists. Draymond doesn't make an all-defensive 1st team, so something must have definitely changed, as we are now the 3rd seed. Man, what happened this season? Klay also dropped 22 points and 3 rebounds. And Draymond this season averaged 8 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, and he still got a steal and a block. I'm surprised he didn't make an all-defensive team. Warriors this season finished off 55 and 27, and we were right behind the Sacramento Kings, and we were 4 games off of the 1st seed, so it's not like we completely fell off, but being the 3rd seed is a little nerve-wracking. Yet again, we go against the team that eliminated us last season. They still got their same exact team, except with Darius Garland getting better. Let's see if we can get a revenge here in the 1st round. Game 1 does go to the Jazz. Game 2 also goes to the Jazz. Game 3 does go to us. Game 4 does go to the Jazz. Man, how are we losing to this team, bruh? This really does not make any sense to me, but I'll simcast here, just see what happens. Alright, simcasting here. We are dominating this game. Okay, so we said we're not going out without a fight. It is now 3-2 in this series. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully we can pick up the slack and try to win this game. And it looks like we do blow them out yet again. So we do make this a game 7. So we finally are starting to do what I thought we were meant to do. But we'll see what happens here in game 7. As right now, Warriors do lead, but Jazz are right there with them. And Golden State does pull ahead and does complete the 3-1 comeback against this Jazz team. And I don't even know how they were up 3-1 to begin with. Curry was doing his thing, but he was kind of suckish this playoffs. Oh, wait, sorry. Never mind. He averaged 28. KD averaged 25. Otto Porter's averaging 15. Klay Thompson had a stinker, but yeah, all right. So we're moving on to the 2nd round to go against the Sacramento Kings, who they still have Luka, they still have Lonzo, they still have DeMarcus. Very good team, but game 1 does go to Sacramento. Game 2 does go to Sacramento. Game 3 does go to us, okay. Game 4 does go to Sacramento. We are losing yet again. What are we talking about? Curry had 32 that game, and Otto Porter Jr. had 29. But KD and Klay Thompson just don't want to show up. I mean, I'll simcast again just to see if we can beat this team. But right now it does look like we are up. Going into the 4th, we do have a lead. And it looks like we are going to close them out there. So 3-2 now. Hopefully Golden State can complete another 3-1 comeback. Let's see here. Can we bring it to a game 7 just like we did in the 1st round? And it's now looking good. And the Warriors will lose yet again and will fall to the Sacramento Kings. Man, nobody decided to show up this game. Curry only had 20, and this season he averaged 25. Klay averaged 19. KD was averaging 24, but this game dropped 17. And we do lose yet again here in the 2nd round, actually, this time. Boys are starting to fall off, unfortunately, as Jokic does win his 1st chip and finals MVP. No, LeBron, my glorious king. Joe Ingles from Down Under. James Johnson, the Lakers head coach. Yet another unfortunate season. Not really much else to do. besides just sim right to player progression. Hopefully your guys can not regress too much here because I really need them to be at their peaks. But man, right now we're stuck at 4 rings as a team. And man, player progression is hitting us hard as KD goes down by 5. Curry does go down 1, but Porter does go up. Clay does go down 3, and Draymond goes down 2. So this team, oh my goodness, man. Player progression is not our friend right now. But let's just move on to next season. My hope is that we can win 5 because I really want to see if we can beat MJ's 6 rings. But I guess we'll see what we can do here. Alright, another season, another Ben Simmons MVP. Paolo Banchero wins Rookie of the Year. PJ wins 6-man. Giannis is your DPOY yet again. Jalen Smith, most improved. Trae Young, clutch player. And Todd James, yet again of the Celtics, who have been very, very good as your Coach of the Year. In terms of All-NBA, Stephen Curry is not on any team, but Kevin Durant is. This season, Kevin Durant averaged 23 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. Man, where is Steph Curry? Draymond does make all defensive as he averaged 8, 6, and 7. 6, 7. But hold on, let's go see what the heck happened to Steph Curry. This season, he averaged 24 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Shot good from the field. I'm shocked he didn't make a team. Klay Thompson this season averaged 23 points and 3 rebounds. Otto Porter, who is for some reason a 90 overall, he averaged 16 points with 6 boards. Alright, we did finish off as the 2nd seed. Looks like we finished the season 54 and 28, so Pelicans were far and away the best team, who they have basically Zion, AD, and DeAndre Ayton with MPJ off the bench. But anyway, in this first round, we got to go against the Dallas Mavericks, who have Cade Cunningham, Lauri Markkanen, Yusuf Nurkic, Cole Anthony, and Kevin Huerter. Wait, hold on. What is our team? Oh, it looks like we traded for Onyeka Okongwu, because I don't remember him on the rotation. I mean, we definitely did need a center, so I will take that. Game 1 does go to us. KD at 31, Curry at 27. Game 2 now does go to us. Game 3 does go to us, and are we going to sweep them? No. Genuine sweep, hopefully. Yes, we do. Round 2 now. We got to go against the Sacramento Kings yet again. Hopefully we can get our revenge as they have the same exact team with Alonzo, Luka, and Boogie. Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 does go to them. Okay. Game 3 does go to us. Okay, so, I mean, we're doing better than we did last season. Klay Thompson did his thing. So did KD and Otto Porter. Game 4 now does go to Sacramento. Okay. Tobias Harris clutched up for them. Game 5 does go to us. That is awesome. KD at 34. Klay Thompson at 23. Game 6 does go to Sacramento. We are going to a Game 7 now, where Luka at 34 and Klay at 31. We're going to simcast it. Hopefully we can beat out the Sacramento team. So far, it's a pretty close game, but Warriors are looking to kind of run away. It's kind of a close game. 5-point game with a minute left. No, not enough time for the Sacramento Kings to come back. And the Warriors do advance to the conference finals for the first time in like 2 seasons. But I got to go against Zion, Anthony Davis, DeAndre Ayton, Jordan Clarkson, and Moses Moody. Prayers up to Moses Moody, by the way. That injury that he had was, I can't even explain, nor do I want to explain what I even saw. I mean, as a Warriors fan, of course, I'm always going to root for Moody, and I really hope he has a speedy recovery. But anyway, Game 1 of this does go to the Pelicans. AD and Ayton did their thing. Curry and Durant tried, but to no avail. Game 2 does go to us, okay. Game 3 does go to them. Game 4 does go to us. All right, it's 2-2 now. KD said, yeah, we're not going home just yet. 44 points with Curry at 25. Zion had 43, so he did all he could. Game 5 now does go to New Orleans Pelicans. Zion had 29 and 12, and Curry had 31, and so did KD. This playoffs, Curry's averaging 27 points, KD's averaging 29, and everybody's turning up. Right now, we are losing, so I am going to simcast just because I really want to see if this Golden State team can prevail. Right now, it is looking very good, and we will take a game to drop to force a Game 7 here. KD at 41, Klay at 32. But of course, you know, around here, we simulate Game 7, so right now it is pretty close. Going into the 4th here, Golden State does have the lead. Oh man, 132-130. I meant to jump in sooner, but who has the ball? Pelicans do have the ball, so let's see what they do here with it. 17 seconds left on the clock. Pelicans ball. Ball goes on to Clarkson. Clarkson trying to see if he can hit the game winner or to tie the game to go into overtime. He's going to get the screen right there. Jordan Clarkson over to AD. AD's going to have to pull over Draymond. That's no good. And the Warriors, oh my goodness, what a close shot that was. As AD misses the game winner and Golden State will move on to the finals. Curry holds the conference finals trophy right there. In this game, KD had 44 and 12 and Curry had 30 with Klay dropping 27 and Zion had 24 and so did AD, but he missed the game tying layup and the Warriors are in fact going back to the finals. Moving on to the finals now. Another rematch against the Celtics. They still have IT. They have Markelle, Jaylen Brown. This time they add Jackson Hayes to their team, but we do have a center of ourselves finally, so Draymond's not going to get bullied anymore. Game 1 does go to the Celtics. IT had 39 that game, and Curry was a no-show, so he really needs to step his game up. Game 2 now does go to the Celtics. We're down 2-0 in this series now. Curry answered the call, but KD just needed to score more. Game 3 now, and we are down 3-0 in the series. I will simcast just because, yeah, I mean, it is always possible. Golden State could come back from 3-0, and plus it gives us a chance to look for more gameplay here. All right, and we do get that call as Golden State is up by 3 right now. 110-107, 3 minutes left. Jumping in now. KD will get the ball here. Golden State trying to hold on to their lead to try to make this a 3-1 series. Onyeka with the ball. Pass over to Durant. Durant over to Onyeka. That's beautiful Warriors basketball. Beautiful passing all around from our guys right there. Celtics down by 5 now with 3 minutes left. Isaiah will control it. He's going to look to maybe get the pass. No, he's going to shoot it. That's off. Onyeka, good board right there. Klay gets it. Pass over to Curry now. Curry's got the mismatch. Trying to work on it. And no, now KD has it. Pass over to Onyeka. Onyeka, the unsung hero for the Golden State Warriors. He's got 12 on the night and got the last 4 for the Warriors. Coming out to timeout now. 2:40 left in this game and Celtics are down 7. They got a lot of work to do here. Isaiah trying to work on Curry a bit here. He's going to put it up. Oh, and it's blocked by Onyeka. Onyeka's been so good so far. I can't believe that. I'm saying that. Jay Crowder with the ball. Crowder's going to have to put up over KD. That's off. Onyeka another rebound. Pass over to Klay. Klay sizing up. Step back. 3. No good. Celtics got it. Isaiah Thomas with the ball now. Dribbling a little bit here. Man, now's not the time to dribble. You got to go get yourself a bucket. Isaiah over to Jay Crowder. Pass over to Hayes. Fultz now with the midi. That's no good. I think I'm comfortable maybe simming here, but let's see what the Warriors do. Curry with the ball. He's going to get the screen. Curry for 3. Bang! And that'll do it. The Warriors are going to win this game. 122-113. Heroic effort right there from Onyeka Okongwu, who I did not think of all people would be that clutch. Curry had 46 that game, though, with Durant dropping 28. So the Warriors are able to take a game to make it 3-1 now. Right back into Simcast here, because why not? Always got to give the Warriors a chance. Going into the 4th here. Warriors do blow out the Celtics there. And they make it 3-2. Uh-oh. Scary hours in Golden State as Isaiah Thomas dropped 40, but it wasn't enough for Curry and KD's 28. Simcast again. Let's go. And if the Warriors do win this, that is a major momentum swing. Celtics do keep it close so far. 155 remaining in the 4th, 1-point game. I'll jump in. Yet again, 155, 4th quarter, 99-98. Celtics are down. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Pass over to Smith. Smith without a Porter on him, and he gets it to go. Celtics retake the lead. Warriors hoping for the answer here so they can bring it to a game 7. KD with the ball. He's trying to get by. Midi, that's good. Amazing move from the slithery snake right there. He's got 29 on the night. Jaylen Brown right now with the mismatch on Curry. And Otto Porter. Oh, we can't get it. And Draymond Green fouls Smith as he's calling for a challenge. Jalen Smith at the free throw line. His free throw is good. 2-point lead now for the Celtics. Man, what a bad swing right there for the Warriors. KD being guarded by Jaylen Brown. He's going to get the screen now from Onyeka. KD all the way. Midi. That's good. Nice shot right there from KD. Tie ball game. 1:14 remaining. Celtics win this game and they win the championship. Warriors win this game and they force a game 7. For 3. No good. Jackson Hayes gets the rebound. Back out to Isaiah. Isaiah with Curry guarding him. Trying to do anything he can to get by. He's stuck. He's got to give it to Smith. Smith being guarded by Draymond. Bad shot right there. Warriors control it. Klay Thompson running the floor over to KD. KD trying to go all the way. Spin move. That's off. And that is not the shot you want right there for KD. Brown with it over to Isaiah Thomas. Trying to drive by Curry a little bit here. He's going in, out, in, out. Curry playing some lockdown defense. Isaiah's going to have to put it up. He does. No good. Curry with the rebound. 10 seconds left. What is 103? Golden State has a chance to win the game right here. Here we go now. Ball goes into Durant. Durant. Curry's wide open. You got to pass it to him. 2 seconds left. Curry can't. He flips it up. It's good. Oh, but they're going to review it. Oh, my goodness. Curry got caught up on Isaiah right there, but it's being reviewed. And let's see. Does Curry get it off in time? It's so close, but it doesn't look like Curry gets it off. And this game will more than likely go to overtime. The shot is no good. And the Warriors and the Celtics are going into overtime. Oh my goodness. Curry, I thought he had that, honestly. If he just took a, 0.2 seconds shorter, Warriors would have won and would have been right to game 7. All right, we're going to simcast a little bit into the future here. All right, it is 108, 113, 2 minutes left. Warriors are down as the ball will go into Klay Thompson. Durant with the ball now. Warriors have a lot of work. KD with the move. He puts the Warriors only down by 3 now. Warriors are going to need a couple stops here. They were able to get it the last time, but we'll see if they could do it again. Jaylen Brown's going to pass it over to Isaiah, being guarded by Curry still. Isaiah, Curry, lockdown defense. That's amazing. Isaiah tries to put it up. No good. Okay. That's another stop. If the Warriors hit a 3 right here, they do tie the game. Curry's going to try it. No good. Oh, man. Unfortunate right there. They could have tied the game, but Curry unfortunately missed it. And Celtics will have another chance to extend their lead. Pass over to Jackson Hayes, and it's good. 5-point game now for the Warriors. This game's starting to slip away a little bit here. 1:44 left. KD tries a 3. That's no good. You can't take that shot, KD. 1:36. Celtics ball. They are up 5 right now. Pass over to Fultz. Fultz is going to get the screen. Probably going to run the same play. They do. Jackson Hayes, easy layup. And Warriors are now down 7. Oh, man. They're selling in this overtime right now. KD with the ball. Trying to get by Jaylen Brown. Pass over to Onyeka. Onyeka, that's off. Oh, no. 1 minute left. Warriors are still down 7. Isaiah maybe trying to get the dagger. They're just spamming the pick and roll. Jackson Hayes. What a move. And the Warriors might go down here to the likes of Jackson Hayes. KD trying to run up the floor here. And you got to give it to Curry. Come on. KD now fading 3. That's no good. And that will probably do it for this series. And yeah, Golden State will lose 122-116. Curry was a no-show. And of course, the game winner was no good for Curry. So Klay had 33, Durant had 33. But the Golden State Warriors are going to lose the championship after being down 0-3. They almost did manage to bring it to a game 7. And Markelle Fultz is your finals MVP. Dinosaur. My good buddy Eric. Melo. What an unfortunate way to end that season. Curry's game winner should have been good. That was just so close. I don't know how that didn't count. Kevin Durant is a 97 overall, but I think that's just because I changed him back to a small forward. Curry is a 97. Klay is still a 92. And Otto Porter Jr. does go down 3 for some reason. But Onyeka does go up. So good sights from there. But, I mean, hey, Golden State still does have a chance. Their roster's amazing still. But they've lost the last couple seasons in a row. So hopefully they can pick up their slack and at least try to win one more championship before Curry or KD retires. Oh my goodness, I'm tired of this graphic, bro. Alrighty, Zion this season is your MVP. Victor Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year. PJ, 6-man still. Giannis, another DPOY. He wins this thing every year. Jabari Smith, Most Improved. Colin Sexton, Clutch Player. And Eric Spoelstra is your Coach of the Year. Let's see how our guys did. Steph Curry does make the All-NBA third team, as this season he averaged 26 with 6 assists, and no KD is on this team. Draymond did make it All-Defensive, as this season he averaged 6 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, so Draymond's starting to fall off a little bit. And the Warriors are the number 2 seed this year, as before we do see their record, Klay Thompson averaged 22 points this season, and this team is still looking pretty good, but let's see their ranking. This season they went 59-23, and the only team that beat them out was the Pelicans. In the first round here, we got to go against Minnesota, who they have Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, Wiggins, Cat, and Jaden McDaniels. So this team hasn't changed much since the beginning of this video. Game 1 does go to Minnesota. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 also goes to us. Game 4 does go to Minnesota. Okay, 2-2. Game 5 does go to us. And Game 6 does go to Minnesota. Wow, okay, we're going to a Game 7 in round 1, where the Warriors are looking to probably, okay, they're smacking down right now. Yeah, they said enough's enough. We're not losing in Game 7. And Golden State moves on to round 2 to face the Mavericks again. But they still got Cade, they still got Laurie, Cole Anthony, Yus Nurkic, and Kevin Huerter. Definitely a decent squad. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 does go to us. Game 3 does go to the Mavs. Game 4 goes to us, and we're up 3-1 to put them away. We do. We got to go against Pelicans in the conference finals here. Still the same exact roster with Zion, AD, and Ayton. And no Celtics this year, so if we do make the finals, we don't got to play the Celtics, who got eliminated in the first round. But let's focus back here. Game 1 does go to us. Zion had 41 and 10, but Curry had 32, and everybody else showed up. So far this postseason, Curry's averaging 31, KD's got 27, Clay's got 20, KD's averaging 24, Clay's averaging 21. Oh my goodness, I thought this was Jimmy Butler, but it's Jared Butler. That scared me. I'm like, how did Jimmy Butler end up on this team? Game 2 does go to the Pelicans. Game 3 does go to us. Game 4 does go to us. Okay, not yet. No finals trip yet. We're going to a Game 7. It's Zion, AD. The two of them are just absolutely destroying us, which you wouldn't think that they're that good since, you know, their spacing's horrible. But Game 7, here we go. Warriors had a very good first quarter there. Let's hope they can keep this up. And so far, it looks like that they are going to protect their streak, and they are going to go right back to the finals with Steph Curry winning Western Conference Finals MVP. And it looks like we got to go up against Joel Embiid in the finals. They also got De'Aaron Fox, Tim Hardaway, Jonathan Kuminga. Oh my God, I can't escape him in my videos. And Jared Allen. So they are a pretty big team, but I feel like we're better. Game 1 does go to Brooklyn. It was a 1-point game, but Curry and Durant scoring wasn't enough to beat out Embiid. Game 2 does go to us. Okay, we bounce back. Game 3 does go to us as well. All right, we're up 2-1. Curry had 37 this game, and KD had 25. Game 4 now does go to us. All right, finally, we might be able to win another championship here. Let's see. And we do. We win ring number 5 for our guys here, with Stephen Curry winning the finals MVP. This finals, he averaged 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. And in this final game, Curry dropped 43, Durant dropped 36. This is absolutely amazing. That was an absolutely amazing series from our guys right there. And we finally win another ring after what, like 3 or 4 seasons? So that is ring number 5 for our guys right there. Big mark. All right, 5 rings for our guys now. That is absolutely amazing. We do have one more goal though. Win ring number 6. I mean, as it stands right now, Curry and Draymond and Clay all have 6 rings, so they do tie MJ. But KD still needs one more, and then we'll see if we can win everybody else another ring, so then they can pass MJ. In terms of player progression, Curry does stay the same. KD does go down 1. Klay Thompson goes down 1. Onyeka's still going up. Otto Porter does go down. And Draymond is now an 84 overall. So our guy right there has fallen off, unfortunately. But, I mean, hey, we are still an amazing basketball team. I'm really hoping we can at least just win one more ring. If we can win one more ring, I will definitely take that. As we are now in the 2024-25 season, almost at the current day. And yeah, Zion with his second MVP. Sar Thompson wins Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey is your 6th man. Giannis, I don't know what else you expect. Benedict Mathurin is most improved. Marvin Bagley, clutch player. And Daniel Weber is the coach of the year of the Pelicans. And this season, Onyeka Okongwu made the All-NBA 3rd team, who this season he averaged 16 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. And Curry also makes the All-NBA 3rd team, averaging 25 points with 6 assists. No KD, an all-defensive team. Onyeka's there, no Draymond. So we do finish off as the 2nd seed yet again. This season, KD averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. So major setbacks from him. Clay averaged 18 points, 2 boards. Oh man, our guys are starting to fall off. And yeah, wait, when the heck did we get Patrick Williams? I do not remember this. All right, I guess he signed with us in the offseason. I won't complain. But we are the 2nd seed, and we got to go against the Grizzlies in the 1st round, who they have Jalen Suggs, Tyrese Halliburton, Asar Thompson, Michael Porter Jr., and Marc Gasol. Their team is very young, so I feel like we got this. Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 does also go to us. Game 3 does go to the Grizzlies. Game 4 also goes to the Grizzlies. Oh boy. Game 5 does go to us. Okay. Can we beat them out in 6? We do. Move on to the 2nd round against Houston. They got Emmanuel Quickly, Josh Giddey, RJ Barrett, Jabari Smith, and Jaden McDaniels. Man, Jaden McDaniels being a center is so weird to see. But I do feel like we should be able to win this series. But let's see. Game 1 does go to us. Game 2 also goes to us. Game 3 does go to us. And to sweep them, we do to go on to the conference finals yet again, a rematch. Same team, Zion, AD, Ayton. You know them by now. Game 1 does go to them. Game 2 does go to us, so big win. KD's averaging 27 this playoff, so he's definitely turning up. Curry is averaging 30. Clay's averaging 16, and the rest of our guys are just kind of here for the ride. Game 3, though, does go to the Pelicans. And KD had 37 and Zion had 32, so we do lose that game, and we're down 2-1. And now we are down 3-1 to the Pelicans. KD's trying his hardest. Onyeka's also doing his best. And I need everybody else to show up. We'll simcast because why not? Give the Warriors a chance here. Going into the 4th now. It's looking pretty good. We have a big lead, and we do take game 5 right there. It was Klay Thompson, KD, Curry, all of our guys. Another simcast right here. Hopefully the Warriors can pull it out, as the Warriors are absolutely destroying right now, doing really good. Okay, it's a little bit closer, but I think the Warriors got it. They do. Warriors are able to force Game 7 after Clay's 42 points. Onyeka also had a good game, and KD and Curry need to step up. Here we go now, Game 7. This is what it's all about. Can the Warriors come back from their 3-1 deficit? It's looking good so far. Oh, it's really, really close. The Warriors are pulling ahead. They do. Oh my goodness. The Warriors complete the 3-1 comeback, and Kevin Durant is your conference finals MVP, averaging 30 points. And they got to go against the Heat in the finals, who they have Ja Morant, Devin Booker, David Roddy, Timmy Hardy, and James Wiseman. So James Wiseman's looking for revenge against this team in real life. Game 1 does go to the Heat. D-Book had 37. Curry tried his best. Nobody else showed up. Game 2 now does go to us. Okay. Klay Thompson dropped 29. Game 3 does go to the Heat. Game 4 does go to us. All right, it is 2-2. Big Game 5 here. Splash Bros turned up. Game 5, here we go. Does go to us. Okay, we are up 3-2 in this series after the Splash Brothers yet again are just turning up. If the Warriors do win this ring, Steph, Klay, and Draymond will all be ahead of MJ 6 rings, and KD will be at 6. Here we go now into the 4th. This is a 5-point game. Oh my goodness, it's so close. You know what? I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in with 5 minutes left. 121-119. KD is at the free throw line. First free throw for KD is good, and it was the only free throw. He had an and one. Warriors are looking to close this game out to win another championship. As D-Book gets a screen, bang, that's good. Ties the ball game right back up. He's got 33 on the night. Curry bringing the ball up the floor, trying to give the answer for the Warriors, and they call a timeout. Coming out the timeout now, Warriors have it. Ball goes on to KD, and KD pass over to Draymond now. Draymond pass over to Klay. Clay's going to get to Curry. Curry sizing up. Step back over Curry. Bang! Curry, that's good. Step back over Ja Morant is good. What a shot from Curry right there to put the Warriors right back up by 2. Ja Morant with the ball in his hands now. Looking to maybe drive by Curry. No, he's going to get the screen. Ja, little step back. Pass over to Booker. Booker over to Wiseman now. Wiseman all the way. That's good. Good move right there from Wiseman to tie this game right back up with 4 minutes left. Onyeka. Pass over to Curry. Curry trying to get by Morant. Step back. That is good. What a move from Stephen Curry right there. He's got 37 on the night. Puts the Warriors right back up by 2. Ja Morant feeling it out. Over to Roddy. Roddy, that's good. Ties the ball game right back up. Very good game so far from everybody. 3:33 left in this 4th quarter. Tie ball game. Ball will go into Steph Curry's hands. The man with 37 on the night. He's going to step back for 3. That's no good. James Wiseman with the board. Ball over to Roddy now. Roddy over to Lyles. Lyles, that's off. Good defense from Draymond. Ball will go over to KD. KD. Oh, man, he could have taken that. KD trying to size up Roddy here. Ball goes over to Draymond. Over to Clay. Clay. Oh, my goodness. Clay threw it away. D-Book with the ball. D-Book with the pass over to Morant. Morant being guarded by Curry. D-Book looking to come off the screen. And what is it? It's a 3-second violation for the Heat. And the Warriors will retain possession right there. Terrible turnover right there for the Heat. Golden State controls it right now, looking to take back this lead that was once theirs. Curry, pass over to Draymond. Oh, simple pick and roll. That was beautiful from our 2 stars. Miami Heat are now down by 2. Ball in Devin Booker's hands. Pass over to Morant. Morant being guarded by Steph. That's good defense. Curry grabs the rebound. Nice defense from Golden State. Clay with the ball now. Trying to work on D-Book here. Pass over to Onyeka. Onyeka. That's no good. Not a great shot right there. Ja Morant running up the floor. Over to Roddy. Roddy with it over to Morant. Ja over to Booker. Booker being guarded by Clay. He's got to put it up. He's got 5 seconds left. Over to Lyles. Lyles. Oh, and he's fouled by Draymond. The and one from Trey Lyles. Wasn't this guy on the Jazz team that beat us earlier in this simulation? Oh my goodness. Trey Lyles is our kryptonite. And the free throw from Lyles is good. Heat are up by 1 now. 1:33 remaining. Ball in Curry's hands, being guarded by Morant. Curry maybe trying to get a move here past Morant. He does. What a layup. And what a move from Stephen Curry. Warriors up 130, 129. There's 1 minute left in this game. Give it over to Roddy. Roddy over to Morant. Over to Booker for 3. That's no good. Good board by Onyeka. KD controls it. He's going to go by. Everybody with the slam. KD with the slam. 132, 129. KD's got 22 on the night after the slam dunk. Nice move right there from KD, and Heat will call timeout to discuss. Alrighty, Miami Heat now with a chance to tie this game or bring it within 1. Ja Morant, ball in his hands. Ja Morant, oh, and he steals it. Draymond steals it after the bad pass from Ja. Curry for 3. No good. Onyeka with the board and put back. What a move from Onyeka Okongwu. Oh my goodness. Amazing move right there from Onyeka. Trey Lyles for 3. No good. Good defense from the Warriors. And that will probably do it. I'll see if Clay hits these free throws, but if he does, I'm more than likely out of here. First free throw for Clay is good, and second one is also good for Clay. Yeah, I think I'm going to simcast it. I mean, it's 136, 130. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Warriors do have the ball, but the Heat were able to make something happen. I don't know what happened. KD with the ball. He is going to get fouled. Let's see, does he hit them both? He does, and that will do it. 138, 133. Curry had 39, KD had 24. Onyeka at 18 and 10 with the amazing putback. And D-Book's 33 was not enough as the Warriors are able to win another championship. Curry is your finals MVP, as this finals he averaged 27 points, 7 assists. Another championship for our boys right there. Oh my god, my favorite point guard, Chris Paul. And Kyle Lowry just turned 40 in real life today. Going into player progression now, Curry is now a 97. He stays the same. KD's a 96, but Curry's 37 and KD's also 36. So these two are probably going to retire very, very soon. Clay just dropped. He's in the 90. Onyeka goes up, so he's also a 90. And we found some really good gems with these two right here. And Draymond does go down by 1, and he's an 83. Warriors were able to win the chip last season, so they definitely stacked up an amazing career, but we're not done just yet. We still got 1 or 2 more seasons probably until both of them decide to retire. Alright, another season, another Zion MVP. Dylan Harper is your Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey is your 6th man. Giannis, I should have stopped saying it at this point. You already know he's DPOY. Taribo Nadai, how do you even pronounce that? Alright, he's your most improved. Melo Ball, clutch player. Daniel Weber is your Coach of the Year. Onyeka does make the All-NBA second team over Steph and KD, and Steph nor KD make an All-NBA team. Onyeka also makes the All-Defensive first team, but let's see where we finished off. Wait, what? We're in the play-in. What the heck? How did we end up in the play-in? We won a chip, and we go right into the play-in. 40 and 42. This reminds me of the 2022-2023 Warriors, where they won a chip, and then they just weren't that good, but man, to go 40 and 42 after winning a chip is kind of crazy. I mean, like, look at this team. Steph, Clay, Durant, Draymond, Onyeka. How is this team, like, losing so many games? I don't understand that, but hopefully we can get out of the play-in here. All right, we win our first game, but we have to win another. And we do. All right. We at least make the playoffs. Thank God. But we do have to go against the Pelicans around 1 here, who you already know their team. Moody, Zion, AD, Ayton. I mean, like, look at our team. On paper, how do we not, like win? But game 1 does go to the Pelicans. Game 2 does go to us. All right. Game 3 does go to the Pelicans. Game 4 does also go to the Pelicans. And are we going to lose? We're going to get eliminated in 5 games in the first round. What even happened? Curry this playoffs averaged 23 points. Oh, also, I forgot to mention their stats. Curry this season averaged 24 points, 5 assists. KD averaged 22 points with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Clay this season averaged only 17 points. And in the playoffs, he scored 10 points. Wow, he sucked. Draymond, well, he's Draymond. He's not going to score a lot. And what an unfortunate way to go out there. I really thought we were going to go back-to-back. I can't lie. Raptors are your champions with Luka Doncic winning the Finals MVP. Kevin Durant does retire from the NBA, so we will be losing Kevin Durant on our squad. Draymond also looks like he's going to retire, but maybe do I just go one more season? You know what? I'll bring KD back for another season. DJ, you can come back. K-Love, come back. Boogie, come back. You know what? Everybody just come back. Why not? Except you, Marcus All. I already did you. But all right. So this will probably be our last season. I guess we'll just see what happens here in terms of player progression. But, I mean, if KD's retiring, then Curry's probably going to retire very soon as well, considering that Curry is literally older than Durant. In terms of player progression here, we got Curry going down 1. He's a 96. Durant is a 95. Clay is an 89. Onyeka is an 89. Draymond's an 84. Everybody's starting to go down except for these young guys down here. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just have to see how this goes. I mean, this might be the last season. It all depends on whenever Curry decides to retire. So, come to the end of another season, and Paolo Banchero wins the MVP this time. Dalton Connect is the Rookie of the Year. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's probably because he finally got playing time, so they consider him a Rookie of the Year. It's kind of like a Ben Simmons type of situation. Chet Holmgren is your Sixth Man of the Year. Evan Mobley, DPOY, so finally Giannis's reign stops. Keontae George, Most Improved. Paolo Banchero, Clutch Player of the Year. And Steven Butler of the Toronto Raptors is back to being Coach of the Year. In terms of Warriors, nobody makes an All-NBA team again, except for Onyeka, but I'm looking for our main guys here, and nobody makes it. But we do end up making the playoffs. That is good. The bad news is we got to go against the Pelicans in round 1 again. But before we do look at that, let's check out our record. We went 46-36. We were right on the tail of the Utah Jazz to end up as the 5th seed, but we do got to go against DeAndre Ayton, Zion, AD, Moses Moody, and Dante Exum yet again. So game 1 does go to the Pelicans. Game 2 does go to the Pelicans. Game 3 does go to the Pelicans. Are we going to get swept? No, not yet. Okay. Game 5. Okay, we do take. Game 6. Okay. What is happening? We do bring it back to a Game 7. We are, of course, going to simcast, because if we can come back from 3-0, oh my goodness, look at us go. Okay. Still a pretty close game. Okay, 6-point game. Okay, still 6. Oh my goodness, I did not touch anything. The Warriors come back down 3-0 in the first round. Curry dropped 30 in that final game to send us to the next round. And I forgot to show you the stats again. Curry averaged 24 points, 5 assists. Durant this season averaged 20 points with 5 boards and 3 assists. Draymond dropped 6 points with 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And Klay Thompson dropped 15 points. Klay is definitely feeling it the most. And I can't believe we just came back down 3-0 in that series. And we move on to the second round to go against the Mavs, who they still have Cade. They still got Laurie. They know I got Jarris Walker. Yeah, this team is almost the same. Game 1 does go to Dallas. Game 2 does go to Dallas. Game 3, okay, we do take. Game 4 does go to Dallas. All right. Game 5. All right, there you go. Our run is over, unfortunately. Our fairy tale ending does not end the way that we want it to, as the Raptors do win the finals, and Jokic is your finals MVP. Hold on a second. Bro, look at this team. Luka Doncic, Jokic, Jalen Brunson, Brandon Miller, Kevin Knox, Yeah, Bam Adebayo. Yeah, I don't even know if we even made the finals. I don't think we could have beaten that team. Man, what the heck? Jahlil Okafor is a star in this league? All right, going over to retirements here. Stephen Curry does retire. Is KD here? And what? Kevin Durant isn't here? He literally retired last season, and now Curry is retiring. Do we go one more? You know what? Screw it. We will go one more. I'll bring back whoever I can. Curry, you can come back. Kawhi, come back. John Wall, Vucevic. All right. I mean, KD does not retire, so I need these guys to retire together. And KD said, hold up, I got to run it back one more time. So I forced Curry to, just at least go one more season. All right, going into player progression, KD is a 96 overall. I don't know how he's still getting better. This doesn't make any sense. He literally was about to retire. Curry stays the same at a 96. Nick Smith is a 92 overall. All right, so Curry and Onyeka does go up. Okay, wow, okay. I don't know why they have so much backup now, but they do. Clay does go down 1, though. And Draymond also goes down by 3. So, all right. I mean, as players are going down, players are going up. We will definitely take that. Victor Wembanyama is your most valuable player this year. Stephon Castle. That is not Stephon Castle. Who in the... Hold on. Who in the world is that? Because I know dang well that is not Stephon Castle. What the heck? Who in the world is this? Jaden Ivey is your 6th man of the year yet again. Giannis is back to it. Oh, God. Cedric Caldwell is your most improved. Zion clutch player. And Loris Townsend of the San Antonio Spurs is the coach of the year. Yet again, none of our guys make All-NBA. And in terms of the playoff picture, we are yet again the 6th seed to go against the New Orleans Pelicans. This year, we were 46-36. Not too great, but let's just get right into it. Game 1 does go to us. Okay. Game 2 does go to the Pelicans. Game 3 goes to the Pelicans. Game 4 does go to the Pelicans. Man, they gave me false hope. And I forgot to show you again. Curry this season averaged 25 points with 5 assists. KD had 21 points with 3 assists and 4 boards. Klay Thompson had 16 points. And Draymond Green, who's at the end of our rotation, averaged 4 points, 3 boards, and 5 assists. Let's see. Are we going to get eliminated here? We don't. Okay, not yet. Okay. Yet again, we come back from a large deficit against this team. Can we make it to the 2nd round? Going into the 3rd now. It's looking pretty good for us. Oh, man. And it looks like we are going to pull it out to beat the Pelicans yet again after a major comeback. The 2nd round now, we got to face the Utah Jazz, who have Dylan Harper, Darius Garland, PJ Washington, Marvin Bagley, and Bol Bol. Man, I can't lie. We kind of look cooked here, but we'll see what happens. Game 1 does go to the Jazz. Game 2 does go to us. Okay. Game 3 does go to the Jazz. Come on, Warriors. Fight back. No, they don't. All right. We might get eliminated here. Okay, not yet. 3-2. 3-3. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, jumping into the Simcast here after the Warriors' major comeback. I mean, these unks have still got it, I guess. Going into the 4th. It is a very close game so far. All right, it is a 3-point game. 1:48 left. Can the Warriors come back and win this game? Looks like Warriors do have control of the ball as well. The Warriors are looking to upset this team right here. 117-114. Do the Unks still got it in them? Klay Thompson, that's off. Onyeka tries to get it but can't. Dylan Harper with the ball in his hands now. Maybe trying to close out this series. Owens trying to work now on Onyeka. Back over to Harper now. Harper's going to get the screen. Owens, floater. That's no good. Warriors have another shot here. Otto Porter will bring it up. Durant with the ball now. Durant's going to get the screen here. Over to Onyeka. His slam is good. 1-point game just like that. 117-116. 55 seconds left. Dylan Harper over to Owens now. Owens maybe trying to make this himself. He does. 3-point game yet again. I mean, you always got a chance when you got KD and Curry, but they really got to hurry as KD midi. That's good. Unka still got it. 1-point game. Harper maybe trying to end the Warriors season. Over to Owens. Owens now trying to work over to Harper. Oh, he turns it over. Klay over to Curry. Curry over to Durant with the dunk. And the Warriors take the lead with 17 seconds remaining. Oh my goodness, what a sequence right there from Golden State. Clay over to Curry, Curry over to KD. If the Warriors were able to pull this off, this will be a miracle. They came back down from 3-1 in this series. Darius Garland with the ball in his hands, trying to end this series. Over to Bull over Onyeka. That's so good. Warriors get it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Jazz actually just blew this game. Oh my goodness. Onyeka first free throw. That is good. Onyeka with the second now. He does hit it. Oh my goodness. 3-point game. No timeouts remaining. Dylan Harper full court. No good. And the Warriors win Game 7 to move on to the conference finals. How in the world did they pull it off? KD dropped 25, Curry dropped 20, and Onyeka had 20. These guys are absolutely killing it. Our two superstars doing it again. That was absolutely an eventful series to say the least. But now we move on to the conference finals to face the Spurs. They got Dennis Schroeder, they got Wemby, RJ, and Benedict Mathurin. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1 does go to the Spurs. Game 2 now does go to the Warriors. Okay. Game 3 does go to the Warriors. Oh my god, we are up 2-1 in the series. Game 4 does go to the Spurs. Okay. What happened this game? Curry dropped 27, Clay had 18. KD just didn't show up and Wemby turned up. Game 5 now does go to the Spurs. All right. We are down 3-2 in this series. KD and Curry weren't enough and Wemby just absolutely destroyed us. All right, I don't feel like doing another simcast, so I'm going to simulate this game. If it's over, it's over, and we do have one more shot. It is a Game 7. Here we go now. Game 7. Warriors forced it. It is 3-3 in this series. Can the Warriors find a way to go back to the finals? Oh my goodness, this is perfect. 110, 110, 2:20 left in this game. Can the Warriors find a way to close this game out and make their way right back to the finals to try to win one more chip? Wemby, pull up. That's no good. Warriors do control it. They have a chance to take the lead here. Porter over to Clay. Clay is going to get over to Capella, over to Curry. Curry's trying to do it by himself. Layup for Curry is good. He puts the Warriors up by 2, and he's only got 19 on the night. Spurs do have some room to make up here. 1:55 left. RJ is going to get over to Wemby for 3. No good. Okay. Golden State has a chance to close this out possibly, or make it a 2-possession game. Curry now with the ball. He's trying to get by Rob Dillingham. Pass over to Clint Capella. That was a very risky pass. Clay over to Porter. Porter's got to put it up. Midi. That's no good. Wemby with the board. Wemby trying to go all the way over to Dillingham now. And major mismatch in that corner right there as Wemby's being guarded by Porter Jr. Mathurin tries it. No good. I don't know how you don't just get the ball over to Wemby right there. Curry with the ball now. Curry's going to get the screen here. Over to KD. KD for 3. Bang! Bang! KD with the 3. And he makes it a 5-point game against the Spurs. Wemby not too happy as he's trying to go up the floor over to RJ. Wemby said, I'm going to take it myself and airballs. Wemby airballs it. And the Spurs got to foul one more time. But Wemby fouls to put it back to a 1-possession game. And Spurs are not going to foul yet. Curry with it. No good. Uh-oh. All right, you can't give the Spurs a chance here. Barrett running up the floor. Barrett over to Mathurin for the midi. That's good. Okay. 3-point game now. All the Warriors got to do is just get it in. They do get into Curry, who's going to get fouled. First free throw for Curry is good. And second free throw now for Curry is also good. It is a 5-point game. I'm going to give the Spurs one more chance, but if they can't hit it, it is over. All right. Ball will go into Schroeder now. The Spurs do got to move quickly here. Schroeder just doing dribbling for no reason. RJ for 3. That's good. Uh-oh. 2-point game. Come on, Warriors. Don't sell this. All right. Curry gets fouled. Schroeder's fouled out. Curry, first free throw is good. Curry with the second free throw is also good. One of the greatest free throw shooters of all time is not going to miss that. Dillingham's got to run up full court now. He's going to have to pass over to Mathurin. Mathurin over to Barrett. Barrett for 3. That's good. Uh-oh. I mean, there's not enough time left. There's 0.4 seconds, and the Warriors do advance it. So I'm pretty sure the Warriors are going to win this game right here. Yeah, I mean, there's just not enough time right now for the Spurs as Curry does get foul at point 2, and there's not enough time for a shot attempt. Curry first free throw is good, and second free throw for Curry is also good. He makes it a 3-point game, but again, it doesn't matter. Not enough time. Full court. Oh my god. Oh my god. He hit it, but it doesn't count. What are... What? Oh my goodness. Thank God there was only 0.2 on the clock. And Warriors will make their way right back to the finals. And Curry's the conference MVP. Curry this game dropped 25 points, 7 assists. Clay had 17 and a clutch 3. Durant had 15. Amazing play from our guys right there to advance to the finals yet again, where we got to go against the Washington Wizards, who they have Ty Washington, Bradley Beal, Cooper Flagg, Alex Sarr, Precious. We should be able to beat this team. Oh my goodness, if we go out with a ring. Game 1 does go to the Wizards. Okay. Game 2 does go to the Warriors. Game 3 does go to the Wizards. All right. Game 4 does go to the Warriors. In this game, Curry had 43 points and Cooper Flagg had 30, but Warriors do win it. Game 5 now, big game, does go to the Warriors. Uh-oh, scary hours. Is Curry and KD going to win another ring? They might. Let's see, do they close it out? It's a game 7. Oh my goodness, game 7. Here we go. All right, hopping into Simcast here. Warriors force the game 7. Can they win this game? It's looking like a pretty close game so far. Warriors do go up quite a bit here. It is a 3-point game. Warriors are up. 2:34 left in this game. Oh my goodness. No way the Warriors are going to win the finals for this game. Here we go now, though. Warriors up 3. 2:34 left in this game. Ball will go into Clay. Smith controls it now. They give it to Capella over to KD. KD over to Curry. Curry slide. Trying to work on Cam Thomas here. KD with the ball. Being guarded by Coop. KD gets it stolen by Cooper Flagg. Uh-oh. Cam Thomas trying to go all the way over to... Oh, yeah. Oh, Kiki. Oh, Kiki. That is good. 1-point game. Warriors are still up, but they got to be more careful. Ball will go over to Clay. Clay being guarded by Okiki. All right, Clay. Pass the ball up. Be for real. KD now with it. Being guarded by Coop. KD getting clamped up. Midi. That's no good. Clint Capella. Good board. Klay Thompson for 3. No good. Clint Capella cleans it up yet again. And he makes it a 3-point game. Oh my goodness. Clint Capella masterclass. I'm here for it. 3-point game. 1:29 left. Coop trying to answer against KD now. Chris trying to go all the way. Midi. That's no good. Warriors get the rebound. Uh-oh. 3-point game with 1:17 left. Clay slows it down over to Curry. Curry just dribbling for no reason here. Clay has it. Clay, he's going to have to just pull it. Midi, that's no good. Oh, Capella with the rebound. Another big rebound by Clint Capella. He's going to set the screen for KD. KD fading 3. Bang! He makes it a 6-point game. 46 seconds remaining. What a clutch shot from the KD. Cam Thomas with the ball now. He's going to get the screen. Oh, Cam, that's good. Nice jump shot, but you kind of needed a 3 right there. As Curry will get it, and they're going to have to foul him. And I'm not really trying to watch these free throws, but I guess I will. Ball will go into Smith and give it to Curry right away, who will shoot free throws. First free throw for Curry is good. He makes it a 5-point game. And to make it 6, he hits the second. Wizards do call timeout. They got one more chance, or else I'm jumping out of this. Here we go now to determine if the Golden State Warriors will win another championship. Ball will go into Beal. Beal is just going to have to pull it. What is he doing? You have no time to dribble. Beal now just dribbling for no reason. Okiki now with it. Cooper Flagg trying to go all the way. That misses. Precious Achua with it now, and he gets it stolen. Oh, Kiki right back. Cam Thomas for 3. No good. Precious with it. Cam Thomas. Oh, and he turns it over. That'll do it. The Golden State Warriors are once again NBA champions. I don't know how they did it. They were down in the first series. The second series, they were down and came back. The third series, they were kind of down and came back. And they somehow make the finals, force a game 7, and win the NBA championship for possibly the last time this video. Look at Curry, man, holding up the trophy for possibly one last time. And your finals MVP will be Mr. Stephen Curry himself, the babyface assassin, finds a way to win this game. Actually, it showed that KD clutch 3 right there. That really sealed it. Nick Smith this game definitely carried us, but KD also had 27 in the game-winning 3. And where is he? Clint Capella definitely carried us with the rebounds right there. But yet another Warriors championship for probably the last time here, as Golden State does win Curry Finals MVP. And that will do it. Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry do retire at the ages of 39 and 40 as they go out with a fairy tale ending. What an amazing run from our guys right there. In terms of total points, Stephen Curry was third all-time with 38,000 points, with Kevin Durant finishing second all-time with 40,000 points. And also, I do see you down here, Klay Thompson. He had 29,000 points. So our big three of scorers right there definitely made a statement on this all-time scoring list. In terms of three-pointers made, of course you got Steph Curry at number 1, Klay Thompson is at number 2, and KD is actually at number 4. Free throws made, KD is number 3, and Steph Curry is number 15. In terms of assists, Steph Curry was number 11 all-time, and Draymond was number 20th of all-time. For blocks, KD is actually 27th all-time. And Draymond Green is also up here at number 44. In terms of steals, Steph Curry was 7th all-time. I didn't realize he had that much defensive impact. And Draymond Green was 21st. In terms of our big four with scoring, Stephen Curry averaged 26 points per game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. KD averaged 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Klay Thompson averaged 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Draymond Green averaged 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists with a steal and a block a game. So stat-wise, everybody was amazing. In terms of accolades, Curry was an 8-time NBA champion, a 3-time MVP, 7-time Finals MVP, a 15-time All-Star. He made the first team 3 times, second team he made 4 times, and I know he made a couple third teams in there as well. So Stephen Curry, what a heck of a career. In terms of KD's awards, he has 7 NBA championships. So instead of real life where he had 2 NBA championships, he had 7. 1-time MVP, 19-time All-Star, 5-time first team, 4-time second team, and 4-time third team. Obviously, Klay Thompson is also an 8-time champion, and Draymond Green is also an 8-time champion. He also did win DPOY one of those first seasons, so he also had a ton of all-defensive team. So Draymond Green also had an amazing career, and that'll about do it. Stephen Curry, KD, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green all had an amazing career, and if they would have stayed together, they would have won 7 chips in total together, instead of the regular 2 that they had in real life. So an absolutely amazing simulation. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button down below. Make sure you subscribe and leave a comment if you have any suggestions for other video ideas, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.